Cumberland, how do you do? 14 for the senior from Hillsboro that is beginning to heat up on the perimeter. Rosario got the step, setting up Lentz, 12-footer, perfect. Beautiful, classic penetration and dish. And Nick Lentz makes him pay. He's got 8 in this game, had 4 points and 8 boards on Tuesday. Russell, first field goal of the game for the freshman from Columbus. It came in averaging nearly 13. How surprising is that on both sides? You've got Russell with his first 2, and A.J. Anthony had 1 in the first 20 minutes. 2 of the stars in this game have yet to shine, but beginning to assert themselves a little bit. 48-41, Rosario off a screen. Now right wing Lentz, shot clock in single digits, it's at 5. Rosario sees it, goes into the lane, left-handed runner, no good. I don't think that ball ever hit the rim, did it? They're going to call that absolutely. That is the right call. Dylan Brasher, give him credit. They had reset, everybody else was letting him play, and one guy in this gymnasium, Dylan Brasher, said that left-handed runner didn't graze the rim. It's a 35-second violation. Good call, Mr. Brasher. 48-41, under 14 minutes to play. Left baseline, Nelson. Cross court, Cumberland. He is going to try to hit again, and he does. 17 for Cumberland, and head coach Jordan Knoll has seen enough of the shooting exhibition by Terrell Cumberland. He wants a timeout. It is a full timeout on the floor. 13:45 to play. Cumberland with 17. The Trailblazers lead by 10. It's National Quarterfinal Thursday here on CCSN. Ohio Christian University is a values-driven university preparing servant leaders to engage their world and excel in leadership. OCU now enrolling for the fall semester with classes starting August 29th of 2012. Enroll today at ohiochristian.edu or call 877-7-OCU now. Ohio Christian, one of the fastest growing four-year institutions in the country. I think one report had them as the fastest in the state of Ohio as A.J. Anthony hits his first 3. Give him 8. It's 51-44 thanks to Mike Eggenreiter and the admissions department at OCU for their support as Cumberland just hit again. He's got 15 here in 6 minutes. 20 for the game, 15 since halftime. 54-44, and Muhammad Fall just took it from Bighorn. Fall to the other end, spun it on the rim, no, but he was fouled by Bighorn, and that's number 2 on Barry Bighorn, number 3 on the team. And Muhammad Fall will step to the line and shoot 2. Remember, Terrell Cumberland did not start this basketball game and have seen enough of the Trailblazers to know that he gets nerves in a lot of big games. I don't want to give you any more details than that for the sake of, I don't want to gross you out, but gets nervous and cares about basketball. I tell you that. He was focused at the banquet yesterday when they named him a first-team All-American. I thought I'd get that big Terrell smile, and instead it was business. The game was a day away. He was ready. Underneath Lentz, Usher thought about a 3, instead one dribble, 17-footer no good, and Fall the defensive rebound. Fall to Russell. Anthony going to try to guard him here as Trinity comes out of that zone. Cumberland for 3, no, but he was fouled, and he will shoot 3. That's what happens when a guy goes for 15 points and 5 threes in 7 minutes and 21 seconds. You come out of a zone and foul a 3-point shooter. First one is up and in. Second foul on Anthony, 4th on the team. Cumberland now with 21 points in this game. Trailblazers 4 of 6 from the charity stripe for 67%. Second free throw's no good. Martell is back in for Trinity. Cooper is in for OCU. Here comes DeLorean Glanton for OCU as well. Trailblazers a 67% free throw shooting team. Final one from Cumberland is good. So Terrell makes 2 out of 3. And he's going to sit down and, if you're a Lions fan, hopefully cool off. 57-44, 13-point advantage, 12:33 to play in the game. Rosario with it for TBC. Bighorn got a decent look left side but could not finish. And Josh Delft, the OCU junior, with the defensive board. Russell down the lane, sets up Nelson, who tried to throw it down on Martell, and Martell made a play on the basketball. And Big James going to go to the line and shoot 2. Martell was in his way, and James Nelson was prepared to throw it down anyway. And Martell partially trying to block the shot and partially trying to do everything he can to not get dunked on, committed the foul. First free throw by Nelson is up and in. Free throws 9 and 10 for OCU, 6 of 9. 67% to this point, make it 7 of 10. James Nelson a half dozen, 59-44, 12:15 to play in the game. Rosario picked up by Glanton. Left forecourt, that's Alan Usher, the senior from LA. As we said, the only senior on this TBC squad. Wesley Russell going to be guilty of a hand check. You contrast that with OCU, who has 6 seniors on this squad, including DeLorean Glanton, Muhammad Fall, Terrell Cumberland, Curtis Christopher, and the Trailblazers going to have to reload in 2013 as Mikey Rosario just loaded up and fired on that left wing. 59-46, lead is 13, under 12 minutes to play in the game. Russell off a screen to the screener Nelson. Right baseline, Delph, one dribble, fires a 3 on the rim, no good. And they're going to say it went out of bounds off Kenny Cooper, back to the Lions. Anthony McDaniel will check back in for the Trailblazers. 6 points for McDaniel in the first half. And we talked about the fact that Rosario, Bighorn, and Anthony all played 40 minutes on Tuesday. OCU with a much deeper bench. You wonder how that might have an effect, or how it is already here at the 11-minute mark. And there's Usher, who hit a 3. 59-49, lead is 10. Right wing, it's DeLorean Glanton. Between the circles, Nelson, left wing, McDaniel. McDaniel to Delph off a screen. One dribble, nothing there, goes left wing to Cooper. Here's Nelson, who gets it right back to Cooper. Blocked was his first attempt. Partially blocked his second attempt. Nelson with a third try, dropped it in. 61-49. James Nelson with 8. Muhammad Fall going to come in at the next break, and another hand check on DeLorean Glanton this time. Foul on Glanton, his second, team third. Nelson will sit down as Muhammad Fall is back in. Lead is 12 for OCU. Trailblazers and Lions trying to fight their way into the Final Four. Number 2, Grace Bible, is already there. They await the winner of this game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. local time. Left wing, Anthony just hit a 3. So A.J. Anthony, as cool as he was in the first half, beginning to heat up. He's got 11, 10 of them here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Muhammad Fall between the circles. Kenny Cooper to the right wing, McDaniel. McDaniel right baseline, left-handed scoop shot. How did he make that? 8 points for Anthony McDaniel, and then kind of a flex to the OCU bench after he scooped that one off the window and in. Right side runner by Rosario, no good, and they got Josh Delph from OCU for a push. Second foul on Delph, 4th on the team, and it will take Mikey Rosario, a team best 79% free throw shooter, to the line for 2. Rosario wears number 3 on that visiting blue uniform, and the first free throw is right there. 13 for the junior from Fort Worth, Texas. Talked about it on Tuesday. Jordan Knoll gives him the ultimate compliment. The ultimate compliment. Says he spends more time in the gym than anybody I've ever met. Second free throw, good again. So young players, you don't get as good as Mikey Rosario by sitting around playing video games and eating potato chips. 63-54. Takes a ton of hard work, and that hard work paying off for Rosario. Left baseline, McDaniel for three. Backside of the rim, no good. Fall a rebound, he put it up and in. 13 for Mo Fall. Trailblazers back up by double digits. Their lead is 11, 65-54. Rosario fading from 12 is right there. 16 for Rosario. To finish that story on Mikey, remember, he's a guy that Jordan Knoll didn't recruit. Some high school coach called Knoll out of Fort Worth, Texas, and told him about Mikey Rosario. That high school coach Jordan Knoll had never met, had no idea who he was. As Fall went to the rim, no good. Cooper a rebound. Ends up in the hands of Fall, put it up in, and he was fouled. I think it was Barry Bighorn that got him on the arm. Score the basket for Mo Fall, and they're going to charge it to Usher, not Bighorn. And foul on Usher's his second, team sixth. Muhammad Fall, points 14 and 15. He'll look for 16 here. Fall bends the knees, rim, backboard rim and in. 16 for Mo Fall. Would you like to be Jordan Knoll when you get that call, though? From a guy you've never met, and it turns out to be a prospect like Mikey Rosario. Today you say one extra prayer. Thank you, Lord. 68-56, top of the key, it's Rosario. Thought about a three. Instead, nice pass underneath to Usher, who had to double pump as Kenny Cooper was coming at him. Cooper altered the shot, and they're going to say Cumberland stepped on that baseline as he tried to stay in bounds. Cumberland doesn't like the call, or no call would be better said. Thought he was pushed onto that sideline. Intercepted by McDaniel. McDaniel against Rosario, took him to the basket and put it in. 10 points for Anthony McDaniel, and Jordan Knoll wants another timeout. It's a full timeout. Why don't we take it with him? 8:30 to play in the game. The number 3 seed from Circleville, Ohio. The Trailblazers from OCU, 70. Trinity Bible College, 56. Back with more after this here on the Christian College Sports Network. 70-56 is our score. 8:30 to play in the game. Trailblazers by 14. The Tragedy into Triumph series is back at Circleville Nazarene Church, March 19th through the 23rd. Each evening at 7 p.m., you'll hear how God can bring triumph and change into our lives, even in the midst of tragedy. Enjoy your favorite hits each evening from musical act Blessed Union of Souls. Going to be in Circleville at the Tragedy of Triumph series, March 19th through 23rd at Circleville Nazarene Church. Child care provided each evening through 6th grade. For more information, visit tragedyintotriumph.com. 70-56. Anthony's runner, no, but he was fouled. Foul is going to be charged to Kenny Cooper, his third, team fifth, and A.J. Anthony back to the line where he is a 72% free throw shooter. Free throws 14 and 15 coming up for the Lions. First one too strong. James Nelson back in for OCU as Cooper will sit down. Are you searching for a place to belong where you're valued, where people are committed and focused on helping you succeed? If so, contact Ohio Christian University. OCU is enrolling people just like you. Classes starting August 29th. Apply online right now at ohiochristian.edu or call 877-7-OCU now. 12 for Anthony as he splits a pair. Trailblazers trying to attack after the Trinity pressure in the backcourt. Cumberland hits another one on the left wing. 25 for Terrell Cumberland. 73-57. If you're a coach in this building and you didn't realize Terrell Cumberland could shoot it, you think they know now, as A.J. Anthony just hit a three of his own. A.J. Anthony's got a 14-point second half. There's only one problem if you're a Lions fan. Cumberland has gone for 20. 25 in the game for the senior from Hillsboro. Beautiful spin move by Bighorn. He couldn't finish, however. Martell the rebound and put it in, and what? A foul on that sideline.